Hey guys, Sean here giving you your 2024 summertime San Diego real estate market update. So when I look at the real estate market, there are 5 things that we looked at to make sure that we're studying the real estate market and understanding what's going to happen not just today, but through the rest of 2024 and through 2025. The first thing on our minds and what's been on everyone's minds for 2 years are interest rates. They are still, at this time when I made this video, slightly over 7%, and we've seen them teeter above and below 7% for quite some time now. And everybody has been waiting for the Fed to say rates are going to come down. At their last meeting, they're now saying that rates may come down at the end of this year in the fall, closer to September. Now, a lot of people already forecast that mortgage rates have already priced in this happening towards the end of this year, so it's likely that mortgage rates may stay higher for longer than expected. What does this mean for you? Well, if you're buying a house, I would budget and plan about how rates are today and know that at some point in the future, whether that be 6 months, a year, 2 years, rates will come back down. We just don't know exactly when, and it's really tough to depend on the Fed and the government of when rates are going to come down. So that's going to be the main factor. If you're selling a home today, you have to realize that not only are we experiencing lower inventory, but due to the lower buyer demand, due to the higher interest rates, you need to be very specific on your pricing. Number 2 that we look at is housing affordability, which kind of segues right into that. As long as interest rates are going to remain higher than normal, we're going to see housing affordability continue to deteriorate a little bit month by month by month. We are still seeing appreciation in the marketplace, so we're still seeing a slower appreciation that we've seen over the last several years, but what happens is that slowly eroding away housing affordability to make sure that people can go out in the market and afford those homes. Which takes us to our next topic, inventory. We started this year with super low inventory, and as I make this video, we're hovering somewhere around 4,000-ish homes on the market here in San Diego. My prediction is by the end of summer, we'll start to see a number probably close to 6,000 homes on the market. One of the biggest things that I'm seeing is there are consistently now more homes coming onto the market than there are going into escrow, which means we're starting to see every month a few more homes come to the market. This is very similar to what happened in 2022, where we started to see by the end of summer and the fall, we did start to see some prices come down a little bit from their all-time highs, and we might see a little bit more of that towards the end of this year. So if you're thinking about buying a home, although you'll start to see more inventory and maybe some more negotiation, I'm seeing a lot of people eager to make a deal right now. If you're considering selling a home, we are going to see some changes. I do predict as we start to see every week more homes come to the market, there will be sellers who are more motivated than others who decide to lower their price to a point that makes more sense to get sold and make their next move. The next thing that's going to happen this year, we do have the presidential election and the big election coming in the fall. And historically proven, we have always seen a slowdown in the real estate market by volume of transactions happening during that time. Now, post-COVID era, we're in such a different time that a lot of the things that we've tracked for over 30 and 40 plus years in terms of election cycles may not be the same as we've seen in the past due to low inventory. However, it is very typical when we're in an election cycle that we do see less homes come on the market right before that happens. And we also know that there will be less buyers in the market. So a lot of the baby boomer era specifically, they tend to stay put when it comes time to making that move, and they'll wait till after the election to see whether they'll stay local, move out of the area, or do whatever they were going to do. That takes us to our next topic, lack of housing inventory. What we've noticed over the last couple of years is that we're not seeing new homes come to the market. Builders, because interest rates are a little bit higher, they're not gobbling up big pieces of land to build big tract communities anymore. We're starting to see a lot more infill type development. We're seeing a lot more urban development, maybe townhomes or condos, and maybe not in high-rise fashion, but we're maybe seeing them more spread out. We're seeing a much different way of building. There are several areas of San Diego that may have been industrial or warehouse or commercial that we're seeing developers go in and buy them and rezone them into residential. So the theory of buying that nice big house with a nice big lot, we're seeing a lot less of that being built today and much more urbanized housing close to mass transit, close to work, close to jobs, restaurants, and more social things that people are looking for. So with that being said, there's a lot to look forward to in the real estate market. There are homes definitely still selling. There are homes that are waiting to be sold based on what we're getting into in the summer and going into the end of this year. There's gonna be lots of people making moves this year. So if you're looking to align yourself with real estate people that are studying the market every single day, make sure to reach out to us today. We'd love to be an information source for you, and we'd love to help you make your move. Thanks so much and have a great day.